Every time you walk through the automatic sliding doors of a supermarket, you enter a carefully engineered psychological testing ground. Long before you even pick up a basket, your choices have been mapped out. Retailers spend millions of dollars every year tracking how customers move, studying exactly where their eyes drift, and analyzing which physical and sensory triggers provoke an immediate urge to buy. The Grand Union's illuminated facade draws customers into a space designed specifically to deprioritize their shopping lists in favor of a retailer's revenue targets. Inside, nothing is left to chance. Every shelf height, aisle width, and ambient sound is calibrated to maximize the final number printed on your receipt. Stepping through the automatic doors places the shopper inside a closed loop of stimuli where every turn they take has been pre-visualized in a corporate boardroom. Start with the layout. There is a specific reason why daily essentials like milk and eggs are almost exclusively found at the furthest edge. By isolating these necessities, the store forces you to walk a maze. You have to navigate past thousands of unrelated, highly profitable products just to grab a carton of milk. The retail industry relies on a simple, ruthless metric. Every additional second you spend inside the building mathematically increases the total amount of money you leave behind. The equipment you use is part of the equation. Look at this historical photograph of a shopper with a vintage wire cart. Over the decades, shopping carts have ballooned in size. Families do not necessarily need more food today than they did 50 years ago, but a modern giant trolley creates a subtle effect called visual anchoring. When a massive cart is only 20% full, your brain perceives it as empty. That perceived emptiness creates a quiet sense of physical discomfort. It encourages you to keep pulling items off the shelves simply to fill the empty void in front of you. By combining a disorienting floor plan with distorted physical volume, the store naturally turns a quick 5-minute errand into an expensive stockpiling trip. As you walk those aisles, you are targeted by the industry rule. Eye level is buy level. The products positioned directly in your natural line of sight are the ones generating the highest profit margins. This prime shelf space has nothing to do with product quality or value. It is premium real estate, rented out by manufacturers who pay exorbitant fees to guarantee you see their specific brand first. The actual best deals and the cheaper generic alternatives are intentionally obscured. They sit on the highest and lowest shelves, out of immediate sight, requiring physical effort to find. Then there are the end-of-aisle displays. These massive stacks of products physically dominate the walkway, creating an implicit assumption that they must be deeply discounted. Frequently they are sold at full price. Retailers rely on visibility bias. Simply making an item physically unavoidable dramatically spikes its sales, regardless of what it actually costs. What feels like an autonomous choice is actually a series of predetermined decisions. You are following a physical breadcrumb trail funded by the highest bidder. The manipulation extends far beyond what you can see. The in-store bakery, with fresh loaves of bread and pastries, operates as a targeted biological trigger. Researchers know that the smell of fresh carbohydrates artificially spikes hunger, and when shoppers feel hungry, they abandon their prepared lists to buy more food. Eventually, you hit the final physical choke point of the journey, the long, congested wait at the checkout line. After 20 minutes of constant micro-decisions, comparing prices, searching for brands, navigating crowds, your brain's willpower is severely depleted. Psychologists call this decision fatigue. This is exactly why the registers are exclusively stocked with high-sugar treats, sodas, and glossy magazines. These high-margin, entirely unnecessary items are positioned right at the moment your cognitive resistance is at absolute zero. The entire shopping trip systematically drains your mental energy so that your final, most profitable purchases require absolutely no critical thought. Even as you pay, the manipulation continues. Pricing structures like $9.99 tags or buy two get one promotions disguise raw spending as immediate savings. This brings us to the data collection mechanisms. This explainer shows the universal product code. When a scanner reads these bars, it logs an itemized record on your receipt. Over time, these line items compile into a highly accurate, individualized psychological profile. By harvesting your specific purchase history, the store can accurately predict your future actions, and target you with personalized promotions designed to pull you back inside. The ambient lighting, subtle background music, forced aisle layout, and invisible data tracking all work in unison to make spending feel entirely natural. A supermarket represents the industrialization of consumer behavior, where the inventory on the shelves serves as the medium for psychological engineering. And their ultimate triumph is that as you load those bags into your car, they make you believe every item you bought was entirely your own idea.